And ladies and gentlemen who are joining us from afar, could I actually ask that everybody be upstanding? Are they standing? Everybody up, come on! Because ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to join me in welcoming the bridal party. Yeah, keep on coming. Perfect. Perfect. Brilliant. Fantastic. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom. Perfect. Would you excuse me just for a moment? Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. You guys got to move into the front. Yeah, come on, come on.
Dan, come sit down.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you breathing? That's what we're doing.
It's really cool.
Well, to begin, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all here today. Those who can physically be with us, and of course, those who are joining us through technology. Welcome. Before I can start, though, I do need to... Look at these smiles. I think that's a good sign. I do need to actually formally introduce myself, though. So my name is Michael Talon. I am a marriage celebrant, authorised to solemnise your marriage here today in accordance with the laws of Australia. The two of you stand here today. Excited. Yeah. Happily.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Nervously? You can stand a little bit closer together. But confidently about to make a vow, a promise to spend the rest of your lives together. A life as husband and wife. I think it's important to note at this stage that, and I think actually most of you would agree, marriage actually isn't about a piece of paper. Yeah. Yes. I will get you to sign one later. But I actually think it is about two people actually having the courage, the commitment, the conviction to stand up in front of people who are important in their lives, people they love and respect, those people that are here today, those who can physically be here, but also those who are joining us from afar. You have all been invited here today to actually play a very important role. You're all here today as witness to this marriage. And as such, each and every one of you makes a statement as well. A statement of support for this union. And I'm pretty confident I also speak for you all when I also say that you also offer your love to their future lives together. So it's a pretty big call, isn't it?
Yes.
You didn't realise that. I'm sure they're a very kind audience. But I think we also understand people have different ideas about marriage, what it means, where it should take place, who can be there, who can join us in different formats. But obviously the only thing that matters today is what marriage means to the two of you. Having said that, I do think most of us understand marriage to mean something along the lines of a commitment between two people who love each other. A commitment to support, encourage, inspire. Commitment to stand here in front of all of these people. But I guess most importantly, a commitment to share your lives together. So today is that moment where you don't actually make that commitment because you've already made it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't all be here. Today is very much about the recognition of that commitment to one another, which actually means today is like any day, every day. Because if you think about it, every day is an opportunity for each of you, even individually, just to take a moment, a second, to reflect on that commitment you have made to each other, and of course, to reflect on that love and commitment you've received from one another. But I think what makes today different is these people and these people. Because today is actually a celebration of what the two of you have created and what the two of you have found in each other. Now, before I ask you to make your vows to each other, take a breath. I do need to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you're about to enter. Marriage, according to the law of Australia, is a union between two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. For life. For life. Cool. Do you want to marry this girl? Of course you do. Do you want to marry this boy?
Of course. Definitely.
Can I take your flowers for a moment? Thank you. Would you mind? Thank you. Because at this point, I'm going to ask you to make your formal vow. If you'd like to take half a step together and hang on to each other. If you'd like to start and just repeat after me, and just a reminder to use your full name and, of course, each other's full name. I call upon the persons present to witness that from today, I, take you to be my lawfully wedded wife. I call upon the persons present
to witness
that from today
I, Romery Langkai Poblete,
take you
Giorgio Carmona Valley,
to be
my lawfully
wedded
husband.
I'd like to make it.
So, Rome, I knew from the very moment I laid my eyes on you that you will take a huge part of my life. And now, I am not even surprised that part is to be my wife. Our love grows as time passes by. Even now,
Please, they could not hear you.
they cannot hear us. So our love grows as time passes by. Even now, as I look at how beautiful you are today and how you look at me with those eyes, I just cannot help but fall in love with you even more. This love of ours grows stronger with trust, loyalty, and with our reverence, in addition with our relationship with our Almighty God as our foundation. Now, let me solemnly vow in front of our dear friends and family present here with us in this ceremony. To our family, distant relatives, and friends who are watching, that I, again, Giorgio Cedeno Carmona Manguera Valle, take you, Romary Durian Tangkay Aglao Poblete, as my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to make you happy and make you wear that beautiful smile till death do us part. This I solemnly vow.
My turn. It's a long. Okay. My love. Today I stand before you, confessing my love and commitment to you. As I look back, our relationship has never been easy. We started as colleagues, developed into friendship, becoming a couple, and now as husband and wife. Who would have known that I would end up to you? Remembering those days, how strict my parents were that they would not allow me to engage in a relationship not until I finished school and have a job. I waited for 20 years, and there you came. A man who made me fall in love and believe in true love. But our story did not end there. We have been challenged and tested. My parents were against it, that we even have to date and see each other secretly. There came a point in my life where I started asking God, is this really worth it? I was so down and depressed that they could not accept what we had, and I felt like the whole world is against us. But this did not stop me from fighting what we had. I promised myself that my first shall be my last. So I prayed and prayed, fasted for our love, stood up for what I believe is right, and put my faith in God, because nothing is impossible to those who believe. You fought so hard in winning my parents' hearts, and that patience, perseverance, faith put us to where we are right now. If I am to be asked what I could change, if I can turn back time, I wouldn't change anything, and I will still be choosing you. For it is through our sacrifices and challenges in life that made our relationship this strong, that not anyone or anything could bend it or destroy it. I thank you for the 5 wonderful years we have been together. Although we have been tested by distance and time for 3 years that we were in a long distance relationship, still we are here and we have made it through. Thank you for bringing joy into my life, for showing your genuineness as a person, for loving my family the way I do. I promise to love you, protect you, respect you, care for you, pray for you, and submit myself to you. As it says in Matthew 19, verse 5 to 6, a man will leave his father and mother and unite with his wife, and the two will become one. So they are no longer two, but one. No human being must separate what God has joined together. And to end my message, I want you to know that I love you and never will I ever leave you. I promise to make you the happiest man on earth, be the best wife you could never imagine, and the best mom to our future kids. We are in this together, for better, for worse, for poorer or richer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part. I love you.
Not to take each other's Yes.
With this ring, I marry you.
With this ring.
With this ring, I marry you.
The two of you have just stood here in front of family and friends, those here, and in front of them. You have just made that promise, and in front of each other. And so therefore, it is my privilege to pronounce you husband and wife.
I can kiss her.
You may kiss your bride. And the crowd goes wild. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with us just a moment.
Alexa, turn.
It's alright.
And your two witnesses.
Here, please. No na daw. No na pala.
You're just here for the photo. Sorry.
Ani masukar. Ani masukar.
Congratulations.
Hindi bye-bye na kita.
Play, pasen.
Congrats, Rose.
Sino na natin tidyahin?
Dati kita ka dito ni Dio.
Yes, ako na.
Na nasusunod din.
You need a witness to get married. Someone has to sign it with you. Or what if there's a big
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I know.
Get up. So what we need is to hear you now, because I would like to ask everybody to join me. In congratulating for the first time husband and wife.
Thank you for being with us.
Asawa na alam mo, obot lang maganda.
Congrats!
Thank you for the invite. Congratulations, Rom. See you in
Congratulations,
the Philippines soon.
We're
so happy for you.
Yay!
Hi, Lola.
Hindi mo na nag-DM ang kanilang nag-get wow ko na.
Bye.
Congratulations!
Oh, ang ganda mo!